Whoa, whoa, whoa. Here we go. We are in the building. Episode 38. Man, we are on Instagram. This is going to be crazy today. This is the first time we're going to be on the gram in this format. It's a little oblong, weird, but I'm just trying to spread my wings, trying to have the fam kind of check in. So those of you on the gram, welcome to the show. Those of you on YouTube, welcome to the show. Welcome back. We're here. We're doing our thing. We're going to get right into it. Hit me up. Let me know what's going on. Let's see how this goes, guys. Let's see how this goes. Let me get this set up here. All right. Here we go. We're in the building. There's a lot going on, but we're going to try to make this happen. Let's see. The text on the what's the name is backwards. It's backwards. It won't text it forward, which is strange. Let's see something else. A couple tests here before we get the ball rolling. Okay. It's feeding it back. Hit me up. Let me know if you're in the building. They gotta fix the text on the gram, but that's cool. You got me saying yay. Yay, not hey. Oh yeah. Hit me up. We're in the building. We're gonna draw a little bit. We're gonna try to make something happen here. I kind of post this pose of a storm. I've been trying to draw a storm for the past couple years. I just haven't been able to execute it the way I wanted to. But I'm trying to make it happen. A funny thing, I can't stare into my own account. The live doesn't come up there either. But like I said, it's not a perfect situation yet. But we're making strides. We're making strides. This artist did this pose. It was kind of tricky with the fingers, but it was tight. So try to mimic it a little bit. See what we get. Now I got a couple of other poses in here. There's another one kind of like the classic, but it's kind of like African in nature. She had the boo-boo popping. On this one, hippie with the thigh, kind of slick. This is another one, front facing, wait. It wasn't dynamic enough for me. So we're trying something else. Let's find this one when she's flying. See what we get out of this one. One thing they always hook up is like Storm got these this cape that's like latched onto her wristbands. I think that's kind of fly. I'm gonna try to stay on camera because I am like monitoring the Instagram a little bit. But for another one of my accounts, try to see what's going on. I think when somebody created Storm, somebody was in love with Amon. Got that Ethiopian slim nose kind of a deal. Hit me up, you're joining in. Say what's up, say happy holidays, Merry Christmas, all that. Let me know if this shows up. Got somebody here. I can post those. Drawing Storm right now. Just trying out some different things, but this is Storm with the Mohawk look. I may do an overlay with the old school look. See how that plays. So we'll see. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Right, this will be like dark. Gotta get comfortable with this pose. Got a lot going on. Now, the eyes are weird. Thinking about Wait, you see something. This is going to be a trick. Just so I can draw on top of it. Okay. We're going to try to get this in here and see which one we like. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thanks for jumping in. Appreciate you. See if we can. I need some reference of the hair. Let me get something up here. Make sure I get it right. There's some okay. I think this is this will be rough. This is kind of make it happen here. All right, these eyes are right. You can do a few things with the chat here on this particular platform. Yeah. All right, that's not too bad. Okay, we're gonna do some switching around here. All right, we got a couple things here. We gotta choose. Gotta pick out poison. Either we want the old school version or the new school version. I'm gonna just kind of like rough it in real quick. Okay. So if we do the old school version, we need the old school outfit. Huh? 80s, 90s. Let's stay here. We're gonna try this. Okay, the old one had this. It didn't have the X's on here. Let me block this in a little bit. All right. So what we got so far? Gotta go back on display. Now, so one thing you always got to remember when you're kind of like, anytime you're like drawing females, I think they should have some sort of sex appeal. Those of y'all who are kind of like popping in on the gram, let me know if y'all feeling the way that this is, because this is not a normal Instagram format. If it works for you, should I just go on the gram by itself and do some of this? Interested in knowing how y'all feel about this. I've been doing this on YouTube for a year now, so I'm kind of used to it, but we're gonna play around here. What up, nephew? What's going on? I see you on the gram. Just testing out the tool on the gram to see how it works. Happy holidays. I don't know. I felt like needs to go down. I appreciate you. This is Storm that I'm drawing right now. I'm gonna keep something. Save it for later. Okay. This is Procreate that I'm using. To draw. This is the usual what I've been using for the past 5-6 years now. I think next year I'm gonna try. I use some other programs too, but I think next year I'm gonna try some other programs. Kind of stretch it out a little bit. I don't like that yet. Let's fix this. Yeah, you just probably gonna have to just get a hold of an iPad that allow you to even do both, because I think you can still get Photoshop. It ain't quite the same. That's not how I usually do on here. I'm kind of like drawing really fast. And not so I can get to do the drawing. Now this, yeah. Okay. Yes, let's do it. Let's do it. Doing the same thing, man. Let's get up, man. We need to make that happen. Be willing to help out. Let me know. Let me know what's going on. All right, let's have some fun. All right, I'm not 100 on this leg. She typically had the old school had the boots. I forgot. Old school had the boots, right? So she had the boots. And that is like, was a ring up here or something? Or yeah, she had like the X-Men on the top. Yeah, she's launching forward, so that leg should be back. So I'm not 100 on, like, it was like this, like I had it both bent, but I don't want that. Maybe I can just like change the perspective of it or something. Something like that. Play around. Oops. We'll get it right. We'll get it right. Maybe even the body needs to be like a little bit more like forward. You know what I mean? Hey, got people jumping in here on Twitch. That's what's up. Got the cape here. That looks like a little. Get out. Okay. All right, here's a little bit of a caution. You hit me up on Twitch, and YouTube. Mac Sketches on Twitch. It's good to see you. I'm good. Thank you. I appreciate that. This is in the this is in the rough phase. Just kind of like sketching it out, trying to get the proportions right. Thing drives me bananas. This. Hello. What's up, Grace? Now, see, now I got to go back to my reference because I'm trying to figure out. Okay, she had the bracelets. Yeah, I had to clean this up. Take a guess from where I'm from. It's gotta be a little dynamic here, like flowy. Maybe even this one. Kind of get rid of that. Do we need that? Be terrible at guessing. All the ladies in the room, you know, all these guys. We always draw these females in like these hot boots, high heels, running, fighting, jumping. Is that the real way it goes down? If you have superpowers, would you be rocking the high heel boots? All right, we need the now we need something here. Crackle, lightning. Where's it coming from? Sorry, I'm a little focused on this piece here, so I apologize. I'm not responding to you. Yeah, that's not too bad. For kicks and giggles. All right, let's do something. This won't be the permanent. We just throwing this in to have a little fun. Okay. Yeah, she had like I think this is part of like Stone probably like character probably has more alphas than anybody else in the Marvel universe. more changes in the way that she looked. You know, she got like the Black Panther thing going on too that they've been playing around with. All right, this was like not totally the directions that I wanted to go, but I want to kind of throw some color on here for fun near the end here. Just kind of like see what it would look like. I appreciate you. Thank you. I'll probably go back in and clean her up. Definitely tighten up a lot more. Now, funny thing about like her costume, it was like supposed to be like leather white, but they always kind of like made it like darker, like black. They always kind of like we either drop like this blue on it. Play around with it like this. Like get some gold in here. There's a gold ring in here. What else we got? Okay. Yeah, I know. This, you know, sometimes you can't get the real, or you have to have like something to throw the colors off, especially like back in the day, you kind of threw the blue in there because white would be too flat. So you got to have something in there, whether you actually kind of like do it in a gray, but gray would look so, you know, it would look even worse if you were to gray it out. So you kind of like, all right, let me throw a blue on here. It kind of seemed like it gave it some sort of like shimmer or some sheen or something. So yeah, you know, I get I get the premise of, wanting to kind of like do the blue. And you're compensating for trying to translate real life. Oh man, I've been doing art. This is a little question on the gram. I've been doing art since like since I was 7 years old. So I'm closing in on 50 years I've been drawing art, but not consistently for 50 years. So the last 4 or 5 years I've been picking it up digitally, trying to have some fun. Trying to get back into it. So, I do have some trained skills from back in the day, just trying to pull it all together. So, that's my quick answer. Oh, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. The veteran status. I like that. I use these sessions to kind of like fool around, not be so serious about it. Not trying to total have an end game here. Just kind of get on here and play around with the tools and see what comes out on the other hand. You need something here to kind of give it some sheen. Now the question would be is, what are we dropping in the background? Is it day or night? I need a flat to kind of like get her to be right. But what I'm gonna do is like lighten this up and then kind of like go back in and tighten it up. But we'll do that at a later date. We're gonna do I think we're gonna do the holiday joint next week. It may be a little later next week. It may definitely be a little later, maybe like a late night joint. You want night? You like the night? Okay. Maybe like a night joint. I need another layer here to kind of like make it flat. We'll, for the sake of this exercise, man, you can't do this in traditionally. Let's just get like a, this ain't the real way to do a flat, but so y'all can see the night. And like you kind of like have like the lightning strikes. Maybe something come from this way. Then take this. Okay. And then maybe from the bottom side, because it's like you got the crack under the light. So we take this, bring it down some. Okay. All right. So we would have to kind of like get this white here to pop, but let me get another brush. This is where the action's at. The action's here. So we got to get that to get right. All right, my peoples, this is where we landed today. It's where we landed today. I'm gonna tighten that up though. We're gonna tighten that up. This is where we landed today. I appreciate y'all for jumping in. Appreciate y'all hanging out with the boy. Having some fun. Finally got a decent storm in here. I've been trying to draw a storm for like the last 2 years. I haven't gotten the attitude right. But I'm still iffy on it, but feeling a little better. So I'm gonna tighten this up on the back end. And maybe bring it back out and kind of like really, really jazz it up. So I appreciate y'all for jumping in. It's been another fun one. Check me out next week. Trying to have some giveaways for y'all. So it's been real, y'all. Peace out.